Hello and welcome to a Tabby Bricks video. In this video, we'll be expanding my LEGO Wizarding World, and this episode will be focused on Hagrid's Hut. So yeah, let's get to it. So, where does Hagrid's Hut need improvements? Now, from the front of Hagrid's Hut, it looked pretty nice and pretty movie accurate. But then, when we turn Hagrid's Hut around, as many of you may know, the back side of it doesn't look that great and it's very empty. Now, I want to definitely improve this and cover up definitely this side of Hagrid's Hut, but I want to keep this side open for a little bit of a look inside of Hagrid's Hut when you're displaying it, but this side I definitely want to cover up. So how am I going to be doing that? So with pieces like this, I'm going to be placing them underneath the Hagrid's Hut and building a wall around the side of Hagrid's Hut to make it look very cozy from within inside. If we look at the edges of Hagrid's Hut, they have some curved elements to make it blend in and make it look like a more circular shape. So I've decided to design these brick panels here with these sloping pieces on the edge attached by some studs and other pieces, which makes it look very nice in my opinion. And we're going to be putting them around the back, around this side, and they can just slot in like this. So I have designed 3 different panels to go all around the back of Hagrid's Hut. We have this panel here, we have another panel here, and then we also have this panel. These 2 panels will connect through bricks such as these bricks here, and I'll be using this brick, this lock brick, to connect them, and I hope that will look very nice indeed. But how are we going to attach these to the underneath? As I was saying earlier, we'll have to use certain pieces like this brick down here to connect it. So let's get to that. So I'm going to attach these bricks on the top or underneath of Hagrid's Hut just to add this little curvature. And I really like this technique because I copied it from underneath and I really like how it's turning out. So I'll just do it to this side as well. And that should be good, and as we can see, this bottom part has just disconnected as well, but we can fix that. And now I've filled in this little gap here to connect it with a grey 2x4, and then I'll use a 1x6 as well, just to make sure that's secure. And then underneath that, I will use this plate here to connect the whole bottom part together to make it more stable. So this is what it looks like from the back of Hagrid's Hut now, and I think it's looking very nice and very filling. There is a little gap in between bricks here, but I don't think that's a major problem, and I'm thinking that these walls are quite sturdy. They're a bit flexible, but I think that I can sort that out a little bit, and I think that it's going quite well. But now I need some panels on the top of here to cover up the roof of Hagrid's Hut. And luckily enough for me, the set does provide these grip areas where you can actually grip pieces onto Lego, so I don't need to modify this top part up here. So all I need to do is design some more of these little sloped pieces so I can add it onto the top of Hagrid's Hut. So let's just add this one right here. And then I can just add this piece here as well. This one's the middle one because it's a slope in the middle instead of these small ramped pieces, and then we can get another ramped piece here and add this on like so, and that's looking very nice in my opinion. I just need to spread out these little things across here, and yeah, I think that's looking very nice and fits the pattern all the way around, and I'm thinking that looks very nice. And I really do like the look of that. As I said before, I'm not going to cover this side. 1, because it would be quite tricky. And 2, I want to have an open section here because this side of Hagrid's Hut doesn't affect me as much as this side. For now, maybe in the future, I'll update that section, but who knows. But now let's get on to the front of Hagrid's Hut. So to add some detailing onto the front of Hagrid's hut, we need to add some detailing here. And luckily with the set, we did get some pumpkin patches, which will be very easy just to add some detailing onto the front of the Hagrid's hut garden right here, because we do see pumpkin patches throughout the Prisoner of Azkaban, so this is very nice just to add it on to the front here. And I'm trying to figure out where it's best to put this pumpkin patch. Is it best to go there, or is it best to go around here? I think here's a pretty good place actually. So if I put that, let me figure this out. If I put that there, and then that there, and that there, will that look quite nice? Thinking that's starting to look like a nice little pumpkin patch down there. And then, obviously, if Hagrid's hut is based off the Prisoner of Azkaban right now, we do need Buckbeak outside to add some more detailing around, which looks very nice. He can just be hanging around the pumpkin patches, and hopefully the executioner doesn't come along. Oh no, that would be very bad, but then we can get Ron, Hermione, and Harry to come save him. Since there is a forest next to Hagrid's hut, we can implement some trees here, so we can have a couple of trees over in this direction, hinting that there might be a forest over here, or maybe something very spooky. And then we can add maybe another one around here, or over in this direction. I think it is best if we think about it for a little while. And there we go, it hints that there might be a forest over in that direction. Also, Hagrid's hut doesn't have the freshest of gardens, so we need some grass all around, spiking around, to make it a bit more colourful, a bit more like Hagrid's little garden area outside his hut, just to add some vibrance. So that's starting to look very nice. We can have some things growing out of the floor, maybe some carrots, or maybe some beetroot, or some special magic vegetables. And then maybe just to add a little bit of colour, we could maybe add some little flowers all across Hagrid's little walkway here, just to add a little bit of colour. Even though it may not appear on camera right now, it might just add to the walkway of Hagrid's hut and make it look a bit more like it's a wild garden. So there we go, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this episode of Building My Wizarding World. I hope that you enjoyed the update and additions which I made to Hagrid's hut, and hopefully you can make these updates too. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Remember to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and have a great day. Thanks for watching.